said, the Prophet, Allah bless him, give him peace, described, then he took me and squeezed me. Who? The angel. You can read from the beginning if you want. I'm just trying to make things short. So the angel in here came to Muhammad and he told him to read. The Muslims, they are translating the word as recite, which is funny because the Quran says read, as you see. This is the Quran. In the story, they put it as recite. And I will tell you why they make it as a recite when it is read. So the angel came to Muhammad and he told him, read. And Muhammad, he said, I cannot read. In the translation, recite, no problem. He, Muhammad, bless him, give him peace, said the Prophet, Allah bless him and give him peace, described. Then he took me and squeezed me. And as you see in here, the word saying to you how badly the angel was squeezing Muhammad. You see? And then, let me go. Repeated the order, recite. And Muhammad answering, I cannot recite, said I. And once again, he squeezed me and let me till I was exhausted. Until he was exhausted, like almost killed him. Then he said, recite. I said, I cannot recite. He squeezed me for the third time and then let me go and said, read in the name of your Lord, who was created all, between two brackets, all exists, which means it's not really exists in the Quran. When you see two brackets in the Quran, translation, it means it's not exists in their book. They added. He created the man from a clot, which is very funny because it's not true. This is a mistake in science. So the question here, number one, why the angel squeezed Muhammad 3 times? Remember, Muhammad is awake, not asleep. Number 2, Muhammad is saying nothing wrong. You're asking him to read, this is the word, is read. He's saying, I cannot read. And even if the word is recite, recite doesn't make sense in here. You know why? Because recitation is saying something memorized already. So the angel, when he said the word read, or even if it's the Muslims try to fool you saying it was recite, both of them doesn't make sense. Number one, if Muhammad, he cannot read, why you say to him read? He cannot read. And as you see, he's saying to him, I cannot read. Because I cannot recite doesn't make sense, right? Why you cannot recite? You know? You see how ignorant they are? Why Muhammad cannot recite? This is mean if he cannot recite the Quran ever. He cannot repeat the Quran. A recitation is about repeating someone says before you. Someone he told you something before you. Something you memorize in your head. So the word I cannot recite doesn't make sense. It's just something stupid the Muslims try to fool you with. But this is still not our topic. If the angel, he knew that Muhammad, he cannot recite or even he cannot read, whatever you want, why he is saying to him either words, recite or read? Don't you know he cannot? Number 2, why he's squeezing him? He's a sandwich? He's a lemonade? What does squeezing have to do with this? Why he is squeezing the man until he was exhausted? He's a snake. An angel talking to prophet. Why the angel squeezing the prophet? Anybody can tell me? And you will see that he did squeeze him 3 times. Isn't it amazing that everything in Islam is a 3 times? Like they say, you know, the Christian, they are the people who full Trinity, you know, like the Father, the Son, and Holy Spirit. But you see, everything Muhammad, he say 3 times. Divorcing your wife 3 times, If you divorce your wife, you have to wait for 3 period. If you fast, he fasts for 3 days. God, he created the baby in 3 stages. What's wrong with the 3? Even the names of Allah is multiply of the number 3.